Since the beginning of the financial crisis, so that means negative as soon as you see the word financial crisis, there have been two principal dash. Now, obviously, when we say two, we need to find a plural word, okay? But unfortunately, in drop-down questions, we have plurals. Like all of the four options are plurals, yeah? So there have been two principal what for why so many banks made such disastrous decisions. So financial crisis, decisions are made disastrous, okay? So what are those two principles? Principal what? Principal debates, excuses, examples, or explanations. Now, the right answer would be explanations, and the reason is if you look further, the first is structural. Regulators did not regulate, institutions failed to dash, rules and were either inadequate. And the second explanation is that. See, so this is the hint here. First explanation is this, second explanation is this. So definitely the right answer is explanations. So read further before you conclude your answer, okay? There will be hints given. The first is structural. Regulators did not regulate, so everything negative. Institutions fail to dash as they should, fail to use, fail to function, fail to stabilize, or fail to maintain. For the word use, stabilize, and maintain, these three verbs, okay, they are verbs. For these three verbs, we need an object. Without an object, just using the verb on itself, not enough. Okay, for example, I say I use. What does that mean? What do you use? The question is there, isn't it? What do you use? I stabilize. What do you stabilize? I stabilize the company. I stabilize the country. Yeah. I stabilize the rules. I maintain. I maintain what? I maintain records. See? So all these three words are demanding an object. But function is a word which does not demand an object. Like I function. I function means I work. Function can be used as a verb. Okay, and this does not require an object. So that's why the right answer will be function. The reason there is no object after the blank. If there was an object, then you could have chosen use, stabilize, or maintain. Okay, this is a little bit of advanced vocabulary, advanced rule. Remember, everybody who is targeting 7 and higher, if you have to look for a verb, see what object they are using in the back. If there is no object, then you cannot use words like use because I use a phone. I'm using your phone, isn't it? So we need that object. Here is no object, so the right answer is function. They fail to function means they fail to work as they should. Okay. Rules and guidelines were inadequate, negative. The second explanation is that Wall Street was dash. Okay, so Wall Street was rough, rampant, incompetent, and irresponsible. Now, in this case, maybe you don't know the meaning of rampant. Let it be, okay? We don't need to know everything in the world. So, but we need to know the context. So what are they saying further? That the traders and investors did not know enough, that they made extravagant bets without dash the consequence, okay? They did not have enough knowledge. So what word describes not having enough knowledge? The right answer is incompetent. Incompetent means they are not able to compete because they don't have enough information or enough knowledge. Okay, here you go. It's a negative word. All of them are negative word, but out of them, the second phrase is explaining the first phrase. Then they made extravagant bets without knowing the consequences. So what word describes knowing? Understanding. Okay. Consequences means the effects. They did not know the effects. They did not have enough knowledge about trading and investing. Okay. So the right answer is understanding. Bingo. Okay. Got 4 by 4.